Hi there. Today is February the 23rd, and we're continuing in our readings in the Torah, in the first 5 books of the Bible, in Leviticus, in Hebrew Vayikra, and the Lord called. And we come to chapter 14. And having looked at a very long chapter yesterday about the discernment or about the diagnosis of skin diseases, today we come in Leviticus 14 to a very long chapter again about the procedure for pronouncing a leper cleansed. This is probably something that rarely happened in Israel's life. Lepers were shunned, as we said yesterday, they were pushed away. But if a leper were healed, then they were to present to the priest, and there was a very elaborate and lengthy process stretching over days and days, and involving sacrifice, involving oil, involving blood sprinkled on the leper. And this was a very key part, because this was declaring before the people that this person was now clean and able to reintegrate into society. We read in the first chapter of Mark, early on in Jesus' ministry, that he healed a leper. And this was something just totally revolutionary in society. But it's interesting that Jesus doesn't just say, "Off you go now, you're healed." He says to the leper, "Go and show yourself to the priest, and go through this process that we read of in Leviticus 14, this lengthy process, as a testimony to God's healing, and also as a testimony to the community around him." If Jesus had just healed the leper and sent him away without any of this process, he possibly would still have been shunned by the community. But because he submits to the community's process, because he submits to the priest and this lengthy process, he will be received back into the community. Jesus is concerned not just for the individual's healing, not just for the individual, but also for his ability to be part of the community that God has put him into and called him into. God takes relationships seriously, and Jesus wants this man's relationships to be right. Have a good February the 23rd.